The rescue of 114 adolescent girls from sexual exploitation in Enugu State is raising fresh concerns about the absence of rehabilitation facilities for vulnerable youths. AIT's Kelechi Ekeledo reports that stakeholders say without a functional care center, many of the rescued girls risk returning to the same cycle of abuse.
Just weeks ago, a joint operation by the Enugu State Gender-Based Violence Task Force, the Ministry of Children, Gender Affairs and Social Development, and the police led to the rescue of 114 adolescent girls from hotels linked to sexual exploitation in parts of the state. The raid was seen as a major breakthrough in the fight against gender-based violence. But at this press conference in Enugu held as part of activities to mark the 2026 International Women's Day, stakeholders reviewing the operation say it may not have achieved the desired long-term result. They say the girls had no rehabilitation home where they could receive proper care, counseling, education, and skills training to rebuild their lives, as they express fears that some may have returned to the same environments they were rescued from.
Everything we are doing, we need to prepare before doing it. Like for that raid we went to, if the house was very, very prepared for that raid, when we arrested them, they would have moved them to the booster home, where they will be educated, they will learn some skills, help themselves, and do whatever. But I would say that raid was a failure.
It is also important to note that by virtue of the 5th alteration, number 15, Act 2023 to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, correctional services are now on the concurrent legislative list, empowering both the federal and state governments to establish and manage correctional facilities. This provides an opportunity for stronger rehabilitation systems within our states.
The Executive Director of the Economic and Social Empowerment of Rural Communities, Reverend Ikechukwu Nwogo, the solution already exists within Enugu State. He says the Boster Training Institute in Enugu, established in 1932 to rehabilitate young offenders and vulnerable adolescents, was designed to provide education, discipline, and vocational training before reintegration into society, but has remained non-operational since the Nigerian Civil War in 1967, and is now largely dilapidated.
Yet, this institution was originally intended to serve the entire southeast and south-south regions of Nigeria. If rehabilitated, it would provide an appropriate facility where juvenile offenders and rescued vulnerable adolescents can receive structured rehabilitation rather than being exposed to further harm.
Stakeholders say rehabilitating the Enugu Boster Institute, along with other support systems, will help provide proper care for rescued adolescents and strengthen efforts to address juvenile-related offenses. Kelechi Ekeledo, AIT News, Enugu.